In communications class this year, we discussed many different kinds of concepts surrounding the internet and technology. Throughout the semester, we have gone into deep discussions about digital literacy. What is digital literacy? How is it affecting the new ways of the internet? Through many examples and readings, we have surrounded ourselves with helpful sources to show us what digital literacy really is, and how we can use it to make ourselves better bloggers. Cindy Selfie describes this as our culture's understanding of official literacy events and practices is shaped by complexly related social formations that function within historical, economic, political, and ideological contexts. Digital literacy, from what I have learned in class, is how we understand the internet and the media. To be digitally literate, we must first understand the uses of the technological world. It's for communicating. We communicate in every way through technology. We have social media to communicate through, or things like Facebook and Twitter, or like Google Docs that help us to collaborate. Technology is making it easier and more efficient for us to be able to collaborate and communicate with people around the world. Once we learn these concepts of digital literacy, we can go to the smaller, more detailed side of it. Specifically, we focused on social media and its relevance in digital literacy. Reingold explains in his essay that knowing how to blog, tweet, wiki, search, innovate, program, and or organize online can lead to political, cultural, and economic value. In today's society, it is very easy to start several social media accounts, but not as simple to keep them lively and professional. Then we add on things like Twitter, Zeit, Pocket, and Feedly, which can bring us to other places online that will make us more connected with everyone. Our Twitter project demonstrated to us how using social media platforms to get our ideas out is a great way to gain a voice within the digital community. David Silver's thoughts on thin and thick tweets was a great reading to start with to show us how to make our professional Twitters be taken as seriously as possible. We could easily write a one-lined tweet that someone would forget easily, or could spark a question from the readers and link them to a site that will further guide their knowledge on the subject. This also relates to our blog. At the beginning of the semester, I had no way of knowing how to attract readers just simply by putting my thoughts online. Now I know that expressing my opinions and showing my common interests with others on the community of my topic is a great way to gain readers. This is also a form of digital literacy. The more we understand about the internet and how we represent ourselves on it, the more digitally literate we are. What we don't understand is how fast technology is developing into something even bigger. We may not be able to keep up with it completely, but Kevin Kelly suggests that we stay as currently informed as possible. He says, "Now, invention is again overthrowing the dominant media. A new distribution and display technology is nudging the book aside and catapulting images, and especially moving images, to the center of the culture. We are becoming people of the screen. The fluid and the fleeting symbols on a screen pull us away from the classical notions of monumental authors and authority. On the screen, the subjective again trumps the objective. The past is a rush of data streams cut and rearranged into a new mashup, while truth is something you assemble yourself on your own screen as you jump from link to link. We are now in the middle of a second Gutenberg shift, from book fluency to screen fluency, from literacy to visuality. Not only is Kelly saying that we need to stay up to date on everything, but he's bringing up the topic that technology is starting an entirely new way of thinking and learning in this day and age. The education and work system will be forever changed due to these new advances. Having the internet, social media, and collaborating technologies will bring in the new way of working with people. This is what makes digital literacy difficult because it is always changing its requirements. A huge factor that can and most likely will change the way people communicate in their careers is Google Docs. We used it for class this year to collaborate on a lesson together when the class was scattered and unable to meet. This system is amazing and groundbreaking for people collaborating from around the world. Google Docs is a huge form of technology that helps us become more digitally literate. Now, Microsoft and many other companies are trying to use the same concept, and I think that soon things like Google Docs will be the new normal for working with others. In the video, the machine is us, using us. It explains through a technology-based video that we are letting a device that we use turn into a part of us, almost like a limb. It started as something new that stunned everyone with its abilities, and now we are constantly attached to our devices. For the new generation, this is making us technologically and digitally literate faster. It almost comes naturally with the newest generation. I know several 12 and 13-year-olds who have more focused and thought out social media pages than I do. Digital literacy isn't something limited to only people who only want their careers to focus around technology anymore. It is now a requirement of everyone in the workforce. In college today, we all know how to work several different systems to use things as simple as turning our homework in. With technology becoming more and more important to us, how fast will switch from us using it as a tool to us using it for everything? Throughout this semester, we have learned how to improve our blogs, Twitters, and internet understanding overall. We have used all of our readings as sources and even other websites similar to our blogs to understand how to better represent ourselves online. The website Ultimate Classic Rock helped me informing my own blog into what it is. With a mixture of news, articles, lists of songs, and artist collections, and looking back in history, the website completely embodied what I wanted mine to be, all things classic rock. This website definitely made me more digitally literate because it showed me how to reach out to a specific audience to get my topic across. Digital literacy, as we have learned throughout the entire semester, is not just about understanding the internet, but understanding how to use it. With all of our examples used throughout this year, like Twitter, Zeit, Pocket, and WordPress, we have gained a foundation of learning of what it is to be digitally literate. With more communications courses to come, I can only hope that I will continue learning with the rapidly changing ways of technology.